And so, you drift on, through the quiet dream. Soft as a breath, light as a feather, floating through still air. There is nothing to do here, nothing to reach for. Only the gentle motion of the dream carrying you forward. Through warm air, through soft light, through the endless hush. Beneath you, the starlit flowers begin to glow more brightly, their faint light shimmering through the mist that gathers around you now. The mist curls and rises, wrapping you in cool, damp ribbons. It feels like silk against your skin, and you let it settle over you. Your breath deepens again, slower, calmer, and you feel the soft earth beneath you growing warmer, almost alive. It hums faintly, as though it recognizes you, as though it has been waiting for you to rest here. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the warmth seep into you, letting the hush fill every part of you, until you feel lighter still. When you open your eyes again, the dream has shifted, and you are floating now above a great ocean of stars. Each wave below glows faintly, rolling and falling in slow motion, like light caught in water. You drift closer to it, and the soft sound of it reaches your ears. A hush, a faint rhythm, soothing and steady. You float lower, and let yourself lie gently on its surface. It holds you easily, warm and smooth. Each wave carries you a little farther, rocking you gently, back and forth, like being cradled, like being held, and you let it, feeling your breath matching its rhythm. Slower and slower, above you, the sky is endless, deep and quiet, streaked with faint colors that move so slowly they seem almost still. And yet, they keep drifting. Pale blues, soft golds, faint silvers, curling through the stars. You feel no need to move, no need to speak, just to float here, between the quiet ocean and the quiet sky, carried by the faint motion of everything. The air here smells faintly sweet, like blossoms far away, and faintly cool, like morning air before the sun. You breathe it in, feeling it soften you even more. You close your eyes again, and when you open them, you are somewhere new. The ocean has faded, and you find yourself in a quiet meadow, lit only by a soft moon. The grass is tall here, swaying gently even though no wind touches it. Each blade glows faintly at the edges, shimmering as you move through it. You let your fingertips trail through the grass, feeling the cool dew collect on your skin. Each drop of it seems to catch a little bit of starlight before it slides away. In the center of the meadow, a single tree stands, wide and ancient, its branches spreading far above you, each one hung with tiny lanterns that glow softly, their light moving in slow, lazy circles as they sway. You rest at the base of the tree, feeling the smoothness of its bark, the warmth of its roots beneath you, and you let your back sink into the earth again. The lanterns above flicker faintly, casting patterns of light and shadow over you. The patterns move slowly, stretching and curling across the ground. They calm you further, as though each shape is part of some quiet language meant only for you. You stay there a while, your breath deep and soft, your body heavy and light at the same time. And the dream, always the dream, carries you forward again. You rise gently, without effort, without thought, and the meadow fades beneath you. The stars above grow larger, closer, until you find yourself floating through them, through vast fields of soft light, each star humming faintly as you pass. Some are pale gold, some silver, some a soft blue, and some so faint they seem more like memories of stars than stars themselves. You let your hands drift through them, and they sparkle faintly at your touch before fading again. You feel your body growing lighter still, as though you are becoming part of the stars. Nothing separates you from them now. You breathe in, and they breathe with you. Faint light filling your chest. Faint calm filling your mind. You drift on, through the stars, through faint ribbons of color that weave through them, like rivers of soft light. And the quiet hum of everything fills you completely. You close your eyes, and when you open them again, you are standing on another quiet shore. This one made of fine glowing sand, each grain catching the light like tiny jewels. The sand is warm beneath your feet, soft and smooth. And the air here is full of the scent of something sweet and distant. A faint, familiar calm. The shore stretches endlessly, fading into a faint mist where it meets the horizon, and the gentle waves beyond roll in slow, quiet, silvery, and smooth. You lie down in the sand, feeling it give way beneath you, cradling you perfectly, and the sound of the waves fills your ears, steady, soothing, as though they are breathing with you. Above you, the sky begins to shift again, faint patterns of light tracing across it, soft arcs, quiet spirals, glowing just enough to see. Never bright, never harsh. You let yourself sink into the sand, feeling its warmth rise into you, your body almost weightless now, and the dream carries you further. You feel the ground change again. The sand softens into something like clouds, cool and silky beneath you, and you float again through a sky of soft colors and faint mist. In the distance, you see another temple, this one shining faintly through the clouds. Its walls, lined with glowing vines, its roof open to the stars. You glide toward it, and its doors part silently for you. The air inside is cool and fragrant, faintly lit by quiet lanterns that sway gently. The floor here is smooth, polished, and you feel it beneath you as you drift through vast empty chambers. The sound of your breath, the only sound at all. You pause in the center of a wide hall, where a pool of light glows inlaid in the floor. You kneel there, feeling its warmth rise into your hands, and soft ripples of light spread outward. You close your eyes again, and feel the dream lifting you gently onward, through soft corridors, past glowing arches, into another open sky. You are among clouds again now, but these are warmer, golden and pale pink, curling lazily around you. You drift through them, feeling their faint touch on your skin, cool and soft. Sometimes the clouds part, and you see faint meadows below, starlit and still. Sometimes you see quiet lakes shimmering faintly. Sometimes more temples hanging silently in the air. And sometimes just the vast quiet of the sky itself. You drift through it all, with no need to choose, no need to know, only floating, only breathing. You feel yourself growing even calmer now, even slower, as though the dream itself has become part of your breath, part of your heartbeat. The colors above you soften, the light below you warms, the air around you hums faintly, and you sink deeper still, into the hush, into the softness, And still the dream carries you onward, through gardens of light, through meadows of stars, through endless skies of quiet and calm. You close your eyes again, and feel everything become even quieter, even softer. Just breath, just warmth, just light. And the dream continues, endless and kind, carrying you through the hush, through the calm, through the quiet. Always soft, always slow, always here. Welcome, dear dreamer. You are here now, at the edge of sleep, wrapped in a quiet hush of night. This is Dreamy Night Tales, a place where soft whispers drift like starlight, where gentle words float around you like feathers in a calm breeze. You can let go now. Let the days slip away. There is nothing you need to do. Just rest, and listen, and drift. You feel the air around you, slow and cool, almost shimmering. You feel your body become light, soft, almost floating already. Your eyes are heavy now, and you don't need them, so you close them. And the darkness is not empty. It is full of little sparks of soft golden light, like distant stars, twinkling, slowly, peacefully. You feel yourself sinking into a dream, and the dream feels like a forest made of quiet light. You are standing on a path, but you don't need to walk, because the path carries you, as though the earth itself is moving. The ground is soft, cool moss under your bare feet. Your toes sink gently into the moss. It feels thick and soft, almost like a cloud, only greener. You hear the sound of water, somewhere far off, a soft trickle, like a quiet stream that doesn't care if you listen. You hear leaves whisper. The trees above you stretch into the night sky. Their branches are heavy with glowing blossoms, tiny, pale flowers that seem to shine from within. A warm light falls over you, gentle and golden. You feel it touch your shoulders, your cheeks, your hands. The air smells faintly sweet, something like honey, and soft rain. You float forward, without hurry, without weight, just gliding through this forest of quiet light. A soft breeze brushes your face. It smells like new leaves, and you feel it lift your hair, cool against your warm skin. You hear the faint hum of the earth itself, a soft sound, somewhere beneath everything else, slow and steady, like the heartbeat of the forest. You notice now, little lights around you. Tiny glowing shapes drift lazily between the trees. They look like fireflies, but softer. Their light is pale blue, and they move slowly, like they are almost asleep. Some of them settle on branches, making the trees sparkle even more. Some drift closer to you. You feel their faint warmth on your skin. And they do not ask anything from you. They simply float, and glow, and keep you company as you drift along. The path opens wider now, and ahead of you is a vast, still lake. So still it looks like a sheet of glass. The surface reflects the moon and the stars above, but the water glows faintly from below too, as though the moon is also beneath the water, and you feel drawn toward it, not to enter, just to stand close and feel its calm. You stand at the water's edge. The soft moss beneath you gives way to fine sand. The sand is cool and smooth. You let your toes sink into it. The lake stretches out endlessly. Mist curls over the surface like silver ribbons, and the quiet air smells like soft rain and moonlight. You feel the air on your skin, cool and soft. You feel the water's quiet presence, calm and wide. You hear the gentle sound of the mist moving, and somewhere, you hear a faint, low bell. It rings only once, and the sound carries far, like it is calling you deeper into this dream. You feel no rush to answer. You simply breathe, and let the sound fade. The path begins again, but now it is made of light. Soft, white light spreads before you like a ribbon in the dark. And you follow it, letting it carry you forward. Your feet barely touch the ground now. It feels like walking on air, warm and quiet. The trees thin away, and now the air feels warmer, like sun after rain, soft and golden. You find yourself in a garden now, a garden with no walls, only endless blossoms. Petals fall lazily through the air, and the ground is carpeted with flowers. Each one glows faintly, pinks, blues, silvers. You reach down to touch a blossom, and it feels softer than anything you have ever felt. Like silk and air at the same time. The scent here is faint and sweet, like roses and fresh water. You breathe it in, slowly, and it feels like it fills you with quiet light. You feel lighter now, as though you could drift upward if you wanted to. But you don't need to. You just stay here, letting the blossoms sway, letting the quiet hold you. Above you, the sky begins to change. Dark blue becomes a deeper indigo, and the stars become larger, brighter. They seem closer now, as though they have drifted down, and you feel the starlight brush against you, soft as a feather, cool and comforting. One star glows brighter than the rest, and it feels like it is watching over you, not asking anything, just keeping you company. You breathe slowly, in and out, and the star glows gently with each breath. The garden stretches on, but it begins to float. You feel the ground beneath you becoming light, as though the whole garden has lifted off the earth, and you are drifting above everything. Soft winds curl around you, warm and cool at the same time. And the flowers below sway as though they too are breathing. You lie back now, sinking into the flowers, and they hold you, like a soft bed of light and scent. You notice now, shapes in the sky, gentle, glowing shapes. They look like ancient temples, floating silently among the stars. Their roofs are draped with soft golden threads. Their walls shimmer like pearl. They drift slowly, never touching, and you feel yourself moving toward them. The air here is so quiet, so calm. Even your thoughts have slowed, and there is nothing you need to think about. Nothing at all. You glide closer to the floating temples, and one opens before you. Its great doors are made of light, and they swing open without sound. You drift inside, and the air is warm and still. The floor is cool beneath you, and it feels smooth, almost alive. The walls glow faintly, not with lamps, but with their own quiet light, and the air smells of soft rain and something ancient. Something you cannot name, but it feels safe. You move slowly through vast, empty halls, and each step seems to echo like a whisper, though you make no sound. The halls open into a wide chamber, where the ceiling is a sky of stars, and the floor is soft with petals and silk. You sink into the center of the room, and the air around you seems to hum, like a lullaby you almost remember. But you don't need to remember. You just let the sound wrap around you. You feel your breath, deep and slow. You feel your body, soft and heavy, and you feel the dream holding you, carrying you forward, deeper, softer. The stars above begin to move now, gently swirling into quiet patterns, like rivers of light, flowing in silence. And you watch them, but you do not need to understand. You just let your eyes follow, until even your eyes grow heavy, and you let them close. You feel yourself sinking again, into a soft meadow now, endless and starlit. The grass is cool and fine, and the air smells like sweet earth and gentle night. You lie back, feeling the grass beneath you, feeling the stars above you, and everything between feels soft and quiet. A warm breeze moves over you, like a soft hand brushing your cheek. You feel your chest rise and fall, and the sound of your breath blends with the whisper of the wind. The stars above seem closer now, as though they are leaning down to watch over you, and you feel their quiet light settle on your skin, warm and soft, as though you are becoming part of the sky. The meadow stretches on forever, and you feel yourself floating, your body becoming lighter with each breath, as though you are made of the same soft light as the stars. And everything around you, the trees, the temples, the lake, the garden, all of it glows faintly, waiting quietly for you. You feel no need to move now, just breathing, just being here, wrapped in soft night, on the quiet path of dreamy night tales. And the dream continues to carry you, slowly, gently, deeper. Of course, the dream carries you onward, soft and slow, never hurried, never asking, just moving, as though the stars themselves are gently lifting you. Still lying in the starlit meadow, you feel the cool grass beneath your hands, the blades soft and fine, like velvet threads between your fingers. The air is warm now, a little warmer than before, like the quiet breath of morning. But there is no morning here, only the endless calm of night. The breeze continues to drift over you, tender and light, smelling faintly of flowers, faintly of rain, faintly of something sweet you cannot name. You feel yourself rising, not standing, just lifting, as though the soft earth has decided to let you go. And now you are floating just above the grass. Slowly, gently, the meadow falls away beneath you, and you drift higher, into a quiet sky filled with stars and soft golden clouds. The clouds feel close now. You can reach out and touch them. They feel like cool cotton, weightless and damp. They glow faintly from within, some golden, some silver. And as you pass through them, little sparkles of light cling to your skin, and melt away softly, leaving behind only warmth. Above you, the stars grow brighter, larger. But they are no longer just stars. You see now they are like lanterns, hanging from nothing, swaying very slightly in the vast quiet air. You drift closer, and you see each lantern is carved with soft, glowing patterns, circles and waves and gentle shapes, each one giving off a warm light, each one humming faintly, with a calm sound. You float past them, and beyond the lanterns is something even softer, a great sky of faint colors, ribbons of pale blues and greens, gentle purples and silvers, swirling so slowly you almost cannot see them move. It feels like a great river above you, flowing endlessly, and you drift into it without thought, letting it carry you wherever it wishes. The colors surround you now, soft and warm, cool and quiet. They move past your skin like silken water, and the faint sound of them, like a soft lullaby made of wind, low and steady. You breathe it in, and feel yourself become lighter still, as though your body is made of nothing but quiet light now. You look down, and there is no ground anymore, only more stars, and more soft clouds drifting below, and the gentle curve of the glowing meadow, far, far away. You are above it now, wrapped in soft air, wrapped in the calm of this dream. You drift onward, slowly, through this sky, and ahead of you, shapes begin to appear. Quiet shapes, floating in the distance. They are vast and soft, like mountains made of clouds, but they glow faintly, silver on the edges. You move toward them, not because you have to, only because the dream carries you there. As you come closer, you see these are not mountains at all, but floating sanctuaries, endless and ancient. Their walls, made of something like stone, but glowing faintly, like moonlight on calm water. Their roofs curve gently upward, draped with silken banners that sway in the still air. The banners shimmer with colors that change each time you look. Soft colors, quiet and kind. You float through an open archway, and inside is a great, still space. The walls are lined with soft, golden light, and the floor is covered in a fine layer of mist. Cool against your feet, you hear a faint sound, like water trickling somewhere, like a quiet fountain, hidden beyond sight. You move deeper, feeling the smooth floor beneath you. The air here is warmer, scented faintly with flowers and rain, and something older, something like memory, though it does not ask you to remember it. It only welcomes you. In the center of this great space, a quiet pool of water glows faintly, soft white and pale gold. You glide closer, and look down. The water is so still, you see yourself there, but not quite as you are. You look softer, lighter, almost like you are made of the same light as everything else here. You kneel, if kneeling is what this feels like, and dip your fingers into the pool. It is warm, smooth, and you feel a soft ripple move outward from your touch. The ripple glows as it spreads, faint rings of light moving through the pool. You close your eyes again, and listen. There is a faint hush here, like the sound of soft wind over stone, like silk slipping through air, and you feel your breath deepen, slower, softer, until even the sound of your breath fades into the quiet. The dream lifts you again, carrying you away from the sanctuary now, back into the endless starry sky, and the ribbons of soft color return, winding around you, cradling you. Their faint light and faint warmth, comforting you as you drift. Ahead, you see another place waiting for you. Another soft dream. A garden of light hanging in the air. It floats like an island, its edges trailing mist that curls lazily into the sky. As you near it, you see that the garden is full of quiet blossoms, petals glowing like moonlight, trees draped in faint golden threads, vines heavy with pale flowers that move very slightly, as though they too are breathing. You drift among them. The scent here is sweet, and warm, like honey, like the memory of summer rain. The blossoms brush against you as you pass, soft and cool. Each touch leaves behind a faint spark of light on your skin that soon fades away. You reach out to touch one of the glowing vines, and it feels like silk warmed by the sun. Smooth, gentle, unhurried. You let your fingers trace the shapes of the leaves, and they hum faintly, as though they know you. But they do not speak. They only glow and wait. You lie back now, sinking into the bed of blossoms. And they hold you easily, as though you weigh nothing at all. The sky above is soft indigo, speckled with countless stars. And here, in this quiet garden in the sky, you feel the air around you slow even more. The faint breeze, the soft light, the hum of the blossoms, they all begin to blend together, until you can no longer tell where one ends and the next begins. And it does not matter. You are simply here, within it, part of it. You close your eyes again, and when you open them, you find yourself drifting through a new dream. A quiet palace of starlight, vast and open, its floors made of polished stone that glows faintly beneath you, its ceilings high and full of swirling constellations. You move slowly down a long hall, your steps silent, your breath calm. Each star above you flickers softly, as though blinking at you, and you feel their quiet light settle on your shoulders. Warm and calm, the hall opens into another wide space, where great soft banners hang from the sky, pale silver and gold. They sway slightly though there is no wind, their edges frayed like old silk. They move just enough to catch the light, and you watch them, letting their gentle rhythm lull you deeper. You continue forward, with no thought of where you are going, because the dream knows, and you do not need to. The floor becomes softer now, cool grass again, and faint mist rises around your ankles. Soft in silver, you feel yourself lying back again, as though the dream has decided it is time to rest once more. And the grass beneath you feels warm and smooth. The sky above you, a little darker now, a little closer, filled with slow stars and soft glowing clouds. You breathe in deeply, and the air feels full of quiet light. You breathe out slowly, and the light seems to shimmer just a little brighter. The earth holds you easily, as though you are meant to be here, in this calm place between stars and dreams. And the dream carries you onward still, slowly, gently, through the endless quiet. This is the continuation of your soft, seamless sleep story. Another exactly 9,000 character part, flowing directly from where we left off. And so, you drift on, weightless, quiet, surrounded by the gentle breath of the dream. Nothing asks you to move, yet you keep floating, softly, calmly, through the silvery air. The stars above seem closer now, and they do not shine too brightly, only enough to glow like tiny lanterns hung in a vast and endless sky. The light they give is soft and warm, like candlelight through thin paper, and it falls over you in delicate patterns. The clouds around you grow more luminous, curling and folding in slow motion, pale gold and faint blue, sometimes almost white. They open just enough for you to pass through, brushing your arms and cheeks like silk in a quiet room. You feel the coolness of them, and the faintest scent of rain and flowers, and you breathe it in slowly, filling yourself with the hush of the dream, letting it quiet you even more, until you feel only the softness of here. The air grows warmer, and ahead you see a faint glow, like a distant horizon. But there is no sun, no edge. Just the quiet promise of something waiting. It hums faintly, a sound softer than a whisper. Like a lullaby meant only for you. You drift toward it, unhurried, feeling your body lighter than before, almost as though you are nothing but breath and light. The glow grows nearer, and you see now it is a vast floating lake, calm and still, stretching out into the endless sky. The lake is not water as you know it, but something softer, like melted glass, smooth and shining. It reflects the stars above perfectly, and the faint colors of the ribbons of light. But it does not feel cold. It feels warm and welcoming. You lower yourself to it, and feel your feet rest on its surface without sinking. It holds you easily, and little ripples spread out around you, each one glowing faintly before fading into stillness again. You kneel, or simply let yourself lie down, feeling the lake beneath you, soft and smooth and warm. And you look into it, watching the stars above shimmer in its depths, watching the faint glow of clouds drift across it. The lake hums, low and calm, as though it has been here forever, waiting. You reach out and touch its surface, and light spreads from your fingertips in delicate rings. They drift outward, slow and gentle, and then melt away into quiet again. Above you, the stars continue to turn, so slowly you can barely see them move, and the ribbons of soft color seem to weave between them, crossing and curling like gentle rivers of light. They fill the sky with quiet beauty, and you watch, feeling no need to move. Then, as you lie there, the lake begins to carry you. Not quickly, not far, just enough. Its surface shifts gently beneath you, cradling you as you drift. Your body still light, your breath still deep, your eyes half closed. You feel the faintest warmth on your face, as though the air itself is glowing. And when you open your eyes again, you see a garden of soft light rising ahead of you, glowing faintly through a curtain of mist. The mist parts as you reach it, slow and quiet, revealing rows and rows of tall flowers, their petals shimmering as though made of moonlight, their stems swaying very slightly. Even though no wind touches them, you float into the garden, letting the blossoms brush your hands and arms, their touch cool and delicate. They make a faint sound as you pass, like glass chimes in a gentle breeze. The air here is sweet, full of quiet perfume, not heavy, just warm and soft. It fills you with calm, and you let it fill your lungs, feeling it soften your thoughts, your body sinking even deeper into quiet. You find yourself lying again, this time on a bed of soft petals. They hold you easily, as though they have always been waiting for you. Their glow wraps around you, and you feel your breath slow even more. The stars above begin to fade slightly, not disappearing, only softening, as though closing their eyes with you, and the ribbons of color dim to a faint glow. Still present, still gentle, but farther away now. You close your eyes for a moment, and when you open them again, you find yourself floating through another dream. This one is a vast temple, suspended in the quiet sky, its floors wide and smooth, made of something pale and glowing, its pillars rising high above you, draped with faint mist and soft light. The air here is cooler, faintly scented with stone and water, faintly alive with the sound of soft drops falling somewhere far away. You glide slowly down the length of the temple, feeling the floor cool and smooth beneath you, seeing the faint shimmer of light reflected in its polished surface. Above you, the ceiling is not a ceiling at all, but a dome of stars and swirling clouds, moving so slowly you cannot tell where one begins and the other ends. You pass through archways of quiet stone, each one etched with glowing lines, shapes like waves and circles, patterns that hum faintly when you move near. You pause in the center of a wide chamber, and in the center, a great bowl of light hovers above the floor, filled with what looks like soft golden dust. It sparkles faintly, swirling in a slow circle. You reach out a hand, and let your fingers dip into the dust. It feels warm and fine, like soft sand on a quiet shore, and it clings to your skin. For a moment before fading away, you breathe in deeply again, feeling the hush of the temple surround you, pressing gently on your shoulders, filling you with a quiet you cannot name. You drift onward, through more archways, into a hall lined with water on either side, calm pools that glow faintly, their surfaces perfectly still, reflecting the faint light above. You move slowly, feeling the soft air and the faint sound of the water fill you. Then, the hall opens to another garden, this one a meadow of stars, each blade of grass glowing faintly, each tiny flower like a quiet star resting on the earth. You lie down again, feeling the glow of the ground beneath you, letting it warm your back. The stars above and the stars below seem to blend into one, and you feel yourself floating there, between them, weightless, calm, quiet. You let your eyes close, feeling the faint warmth of the earth, the faint coolness of the air, and the soft light of the stars settling over you. You do not need to move. You do not need to think. Only breathe, only drift. And still, the dream carries you, through quiet skies, through soft gardens, through endless light, holding you in its gentle hands. Moving only as fast as your breath. Ahead, another sanctuary waits, another soft horizon of light and mist. And you know the dream will carry you there when it is time. For now, you simply rest, feeling the hush of everything around you, the glow of the air, the faint hum of the stars, the warmth of the quiet earth below, and the dream goes on, endless and calm, without beginning, without end. Only this, only here, just soft light, soft air, soft air, soft, quiet, carrying you deeper and deeper, until even the thought of where you are drifts away, leaving only peace, only stillness, only sleep. And so you remain, floating quietly in the dream, held softly between the glow of the stars above and the warmth of the earth below. Nothing pulls at you, nothing asks you to wake. There is only the hush of the air around you, the faint shimmer of light that drapes over everything. The soft meadow beneath you begins to change. Not quickly, not sharply, but as if one dream is folding gently into another. The blades of grass grow longer, more luminous. The tiny star-like flowers open wider, glowing more warmly now, and mist begins to drift in, curling and rising in delicate threads. You feel the cool touch of it on your face, soft and damp, like morning fog over still water. It wraps around you and clings lightly to your skin, but it is not cold. It is calm, soothing. The kind of quiet you can feel all through your body. You close your eyes again for just a breath, and when you open them, the meadow has given way to a vast lake. A new one, perfectly round, rimmed with gentle lanterns that float. In the air just above the water, they're light golden and faint, each one swaying ever so slightly. The lake's surface is smooth, like glass, reflecting everything. The ribbons of mist, the faint lights, the endless stars above. And you find yourself drifting toward it. Not walking, simply carried by the dream. Your body light, your breath slow. When you reach the edge, the water seems to welcome you. A soft ripple spreading out where your feet touch it. Faint circles of light moving out, fading slowly into the calm. You step or float out over the lake, and it holds you, warm and still, carrying you deeper into its center. Here, the light from below glows faintly, soft blues and silvers shimmering just under the surface, as if something ancient and kind sleeps there, waiting. You lie back now, letting the lake cradle you, its warmth seeping into your back, its hush filling your ears. Above you, the lanterns move lazily across the sky, their faint golden light drifting down over your face. And you watch them for a while, until even watching feels unnecessary. You close your eyes again, and the dream does the rest. You feel yourself being lifted, softly, not up, not down, just onward, through the quiet air, through the faint scent of water and stars, into a new sky. This one is deeper, darker, but no less kind. It is full of wide silver clouds that curl like smoke, and faint glowing bridges stretch between them, great arches of soft light. And you find yourself gliding along one of these bridges, your feet barely making a sound. The bridge leads you to a floating temple, vast and quiet, its roofed, rising into the clouds, its walls lined with soft white lanterns that blink faintly like stars. Inside, the air is warm and still, heavy with calm. You move through wide corridors, past shimmering pools of light, past quiet pillars that seem to hum softly when you pass, and into a round chamber where the floor is covered with glowing sand. You kneel and press your hand into the sand, and it gives way like warm velvet. The grains glow faintly where you touch them, and a ripple of soft light moves outward in slow circles. You rest there for a while, letting the quiet of the chamber settle over you, until you feel the dream carrying you onward again, through another archway, into a vast garden. This garden hangs high in the air, suspended among the clouds, its paths lined with pale blossoms that glow softly, its vines heavy with faint golden fruit, and its trees tall and draped with silken strands of light. You drift among them, letting your hands brush against the soft petals, each touch sending a faint sparkle of light into the air. The scent here is sweeter now, warm and light, something like honey, something like rain. You feel yourself growing even lighter, as though the earth and sky have decided you belong to neither, only to the dream itself. You reach a wide clearing, where the ground is soft and covered in tiny flowers that glow like scattered stars. You sink down into them, and they hold you, gentle and warm, filling the air with a faint, sleepy hum. The sky above is filled with slow-moving colors, ribbons of pale blues and soft golds, drifting like rivers of silk. You watch them for a while, letting them fill your vision, until even the sight of them feels distant. You close your eyes, and when you open them again, you find yourself drifting through another dream. Now you are among quiet hills, rolling and smooth, their slopes covered in soft grass that glows faintly in the starlight. The air here is cooler, but still kind, scented faintly of earth and flowers. You float to the top of a hill, and lie down again, feeling the ground warm and solid beneath you. The stars above, larger and brighter now, as though leaning closer just to watch you. You feel your breath slow again, even deeper, and the quiet of the hills settles into your bones. You close your eyes for a moment, and when you open them again, you are in yet another dream. This one a quiet sanctuary of glass and light, vast and endless, its walls shimmering faintly, its floors covered in a thin layer of mist. You drift through it, touching the cool walls, watching faint lights move beneath their surface, like distant stars hidden within. In the center, a great fountain glows, its water falling so slowly it seems to hang in the air. You reach out and feel it, cool and soft, like touching light itself. You sit beside it, listening to the faint sound of the water, letting it fill your ears with its hush, until even the sound becomes part of the quiet. And still, the dream carries you onward, through soft arches of light, through halls draped in glowing vines, through skies of endless stars and clouds that drift in slow circles. You pass another meadow, another garden, another lake, and all of them welcome you without question, without hurry. You float through them, letting each touch of grass and mist and light quiet you even more, letting the hush of the dream hold you, cradling you deeper into stillness. You lie back again, on a soft bed of starlit flowers, watching the sky above ripple gently with ribbons of faint color, breathing slowly, feeling each breath dissolve into the air around you. The stars above seem to pulse faintly with your breath, as though they too are falling asleep, and the earth beneath you hums softly, as though singing you to rest. You close your eyes again, and feel the dream continue to carry you, softly, endlessly, through gardens and lakes, through sanctuaries and skies, through quiet meadows and shimmering halls. There is no beginning here, no end, only this gentle drifting, deeper and deeper, until even the thought of the dream itself becomes quiet, and you, soft and still, are simply part of the hush, just breathing, just floating, just resting, quiet and calm, and the dream goes on, always waiting, always carrying you, forever soft, forever slow, forever here,